And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today will be week 4 versus the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help me out. As the New York Jets are entering into this week, we are 3-0, and we're coming off a very impressive running game victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers, having 2 running backs rush over 100 yards, actually over 120 yards each. And we'll see if this week we can get some passing game going. The Atlanta Falcons have a very good offense, as I did take a quick look at their roster, but let's go check out their roster and then we'll get right into today's action. Taking a look at this Atlanta team, they obviously have Kyle Pitts as their top playmaker. Isaiah Bryce here is their top rated running back with AJ Terrell, and they have Tyreek Hill also on this roster. Their starting quarterback is Jameis Winston, who has had his struggles here in Atlanta. He's been their starter for the last few years, but they have a very good running back duo with Philip Landry and Bryce here. As well as they have a very talented receiving core. Tyreek Hill leads them with Calvin Ridley, Allen Davis, and Keyshawn Lloyd here finishes out this receiving core. Lloyd here is an X factor as well. But overall, they have a ton of weapons. They have a solid quarterback and a very above average to an average offensive line, especially with both Chris and Matt here. But defensively is where I think they're very weak. They don't have the best defensive line other than Grady Jarrett and Tyler Judge. They're really their 2 best players on this D-line. And in terms of the linebacking core, yeah, they have Deion Jones and Max Crawford with Trent Booth here, who is a very good hybrid linebacker. He has some pass rushing ability and some coverage ability. So definitely kind of like a Michael Parsons type of feel to me. But overall, those are the top players in their front 7. And they have AJ Terrell, they have Michael here, and Marquise Peters. But I do think we're going to be able to take advantage of this secondary. They don't have the best safeties. They have much better corners. We'll see how our offense will play today. I think we'll be able to run the football again, but I'm hoping that Steven James will have a better day of passing. Let's get right into today's matchup, and let's see who will win here in week 4. And welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. Here today in week 4, it is Sunday Night Football. It is the 3-0 New York Jets versus the 1-2 Atlanta Falcons. Both teams are looking to continue to get some victories, as the Falcons are trying to get to 500, as the New York Jets are looking to stay undefeated. It is Steven James versus veteran quarterback Jameis Winston. Both teams have a lot of good playmakers. Atlanta has a ton of playmakers on the offensive side of the ball, and a lot of key starters on the defense is AJ Terrell, Grady Jarrett. They have Deion Jones still on this team. But overall, the New York Jets are very hot, and they showed over the in the first 3 games of this season, we can win in multiple different games. Passing, defense, and rushing. We'll see if we can put it all together here today. And leading his Falcons offense is number 6, Jameis Winston. So far, 2 touchdowns to 2 interceptions this season. He's been their starting quarterback this is his 3rd year starting here in Atlanta. We'll see how he'll perform here today. As Jameis Winston will start at his own 25-yard line here. And in an empty look, this is, I think, our biggest test for our defense, because they have Kyle Pitts, they have speed at the receiver position, and they have multiple wide receivers that are very talented, with also 2 very good running backs. And number 22 is Bryce here, as they're going to go a little play action fake. Winston will be picked off here, and that is Jalen Smith, his first interception of the new season. Winston threw it right at him, and now the New York Jets will start in excellent field position. And here comes number 10, Steven James, who did not have a great week last week. I think it was his worst week, but we mostly ran the football. We'll see what he can do today. And off the interception, the New York Jets will start in Atlanta's 37-yard line. James takes the snap, looks to throw here, going to go to Hopkins, and Hopkins going to make the catch. As it's 2nd down and 10 now, James takes it as Atlanta sends a blitz. He will sling it over the middle. Here is DeAndre Hopkins, who is able to break free, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, New York. We're going to strike first here today, coming off the interception. as DeAndre Hopkins again finds the end zone. Oh, this is not the start. If you are a Falcons fan right now, your offense threw an interception, your defense let a quick score. Let's see what Winston will do on this drive as he will find Kyle Pitts, the fifth-year tight end, for a first down. Well, I don't think our defense has ever played against a playmaker like Kyle Pitts. We'll see how we'll do against him, as this pass will again go to Kyle, as he will gain about 8, and it will be second down and short. It's third down and 2 now. Winston past midfield now, as he's going to hand this ball off. First carry for Bryce, as he's going to find the first down. Now, number 22, Isaac. He is one of the best speed to power backs in our league right now, as they're going to feed him yet again here, as he's going to gain about 5 more. Second down and 4 now at the 38 of New York. Looks to throw is Winston, as he will find Isaac out of the backfield, and he rumbles and tumbles to gain 20. This game has the feeling of being like a shootout type of performance. As Atlanta enters into the red zone for the first time, they will go underneath to their backup tight end here for a first down. Goal to go now. It's first down and goal here at the 7. Winston takes a snap, looks to throw. Here's Kyle Pitts again, his favorite playmaker so far this drive. Second down and goal now. Winston in an empty look, looks to throw again. Plenty of time in this pocket, as Aaron Donald now is trying to blow it up, and that pass is going to be intercepted. That's Michael Hamden. Hamden coming off of back-to-back weeks with interceptions. Aaron Donald provided the rush, and Jameis Winston again threw another badly interception. As New York will start at their own 12-yard line here. James takes the snap, looks to throw, feeling the rush there by Deion Jones, as that catch will go to DeAndre Hopkins. Second down and 9 now. James in the shotgun looks to throw, as he's going to set up a screen here for Taylor Newberry, who has blockers in front of him, as he will gain close to the first down. New York faces a third down and 1. James takes the snap. Here is Michael Carter, who has been running very well throughout this season, as he will pick up 8 and a first down. Stephen James back to the shotgun, standing directly at midfield, looks to throw here as he's going to go short. Here is Elijah Moore, who's breaking free over AJ Terrell, as he will pick up a first down. So for an excellent run-pass split here for the New York Jets. Back to the air, as James will go underneath here for Sean Samuel, who made 1 catch last week, and he will pick up 5 this time. Second down and 4 now. James in the shotgun, sticking to this aerial attack as he's looking end zone here with Meredith, and that pass will be intercepted. And that is 37, and he's able to return it all the way back to the 16. That is Jimmy Ward with the interception right there. As Stephen James wanted to take a shot into the end zone, and he got paid for doing so. As now Atlanta starts at their own 16-yard line. Winston taking a shot deep here, and he just threw an arm punt right there to Jalen Bonds. Bonds back-to-back weeks with interceptions, and now New York is right back basically where they started at the 36-yard line of Atlanta. As Atlanta has had 3 drives, all 3 have ended in interceptions. Here's Michael Carter, who won't go far. New York faces a third down and short, as James will turn to an empty look. Atlanta sends a blitz here, as they're going to find Elijah Moore here, who's breaking free, as Moore has 1 man to beat, and he will be tackled at the 2. As it's now first down and goal here at the 2. James takes it, looking to throw here as he's turned to Meredith underneath. Touchdown, New York, extending their lead now, as they are going to go up 14-0. Well, here is attempt number 4 now for Jameis Winston. He's had 3 drives, all ending with interceptions. He's going back to the play-action fake as he's taking a shot deep here. And that's going to be a catch there by Tyreek Hill. His first reception goes for 35. His speed is just unmatched by any secondary playmaker, as now Atlanta's immediately into Jets territory. Winston again looks to throw here, going underneath to Kyle Pitts, as there is a penalty flag on the field, and it will be a holding call on Atlanta. Because of the holding call, it's now first down and 20 at the 50. Jameis looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket, as he will find number 1 as he fumbled the football. And I believe that was Jalen Smith who hit it out. And New York picks it up. I don't know who number 1 is, but he just lost the football. What a hit right there by our defense. 4 drives, 4 turnovers for the Atlanta Falcons offense, as now New York starts in excellent field position. Here's Michael Carter, who will start this drive with a carry. But now Alex Morris is hurt on the field, our starting center. Number 70, Jared O'Neal is in the ball game. Takes the snap is James as he's looking to throw here, feeling the rush rolling to his his left. He will find Sean Samuel, though, wide open. And now we are entering into Atlanta's territory. And here at the beginning of the second quarter, Atlanta's had 4 drives, all ending with turnovers, and New York is trying to find another end zone touchdown to make this game by 3 scores. As I just got word that Alex Morris is going to be out, Jared O'Neal will have to start. Here's another second straight carry now for Michael Carter, and Carter is running so hard right there. He gains 16 right there. And because of the holding call, we're backed up to the 14 of Atlanta. James takes it, looks to throw here as he's going to go underneath to Elijah Moore, who will get that lost yardage back. 3rd down and goal now at the 3. James takes the snap, looks to throw, slings it over the middle. That is Elijah Moore, and Moore will find the end zone. Touchdown, New York extends their lead, and Atlanta has to hit the panic button right here, right now. What do you do if you're the Atlanta Falcons? You're down by 3 scores. All of your drives have ended in turnovers. Jameis is looking to throw, and he's going to be intercepted here. It's Bradbury's turn. What the hell is happening with Jameis Winston? And now New York will start directly in Atlanta's territory. Not even at the end of the first half, our defense has caused 5 turnovers. James takes the snap, looks to throw here. Plenty of time in the pocket as he's looking end zone here with Elijah Moore, and that pass is incomplete. As it's now 3rd down and 5 here, James takes the snap, feeling the rush here by Atlanta, but they have a wide open screen now. 1 blocker in front of Taylor Newberry, and Newberry reaches for the end zone and he doesn't get in. But New York will have 1st down and goal here at the 1. 2nd down and goal here at the 1. James takes the snap. Here's Adam Wright, and Adam will punch it in. Touchdown, New York. We're up by 4 scores. What the hell do you do if you're Atlanta? Well, what do you do if you're Atlanta now? You're down by 4 scores. Your quarterback has thrown 4 interceptions. But they hand the ball off to Isaac, and Isaac won't go far. He gains 2. It will be 3rd down and 8 here. Winston in the shotgun and an empty look. Takes it, looks to throw here, slings it to Kyle Pitts. No, that's not Kyle Pitts. That's number 1 who fumbled. And that is Davis. As Atlanta got a big play there, they're at the 46 of New York. James in the shotgun takes it, looking to throw here, slings it across the middle of the field. Here's Calvin Ridley, the veteran receiver. Winston trying to make this somewhat into a ball game. He's under center, 3 receivers to his left. Looks to throw here, plenty of time in the pocket. He will find Kyle Pitts, as Kyle will gain 8. 2nd down in inches. Atlanta turns to an I formation. Here's Isaac as he's going to pick up a 1st down. Gains 4. They're in the red zone. A little bit of urgency here by the Atlanta offense. Dropping back is Winston as he's going to throw it right to Bryce Hall's hands. Intercepted. 5th INT of this ball game. And New York's defense is just having a feeding frenzy out there. After the interception, we had a false start call, so it's 1st down and 15 at the 8. James takes the snap, looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket as he's going to turn to a wide open Elijah Moore. Moore is down the sideline. There is 1 man to beat, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown, New York. And we are up 35-0. 5 seconds now. James in the shotgun looks to throw here. Plenty of time as he's stepping up, as he's going to turn to Hopkins, and Hopkins going to make the catch. Well, here, after the first half, New York is up 35-7. I mean, I don't really think there's much need for a halftime report. Our defense is playing excellently, forcing 6 turnovers, 5 interceptions, a forced fumble. Our offense is hitting on every cylinder. And basically what I'm just going to be doing for the rest of this ball game is I'm going to put out the backups, and I'm going to show off the highlights for the rest of this ball game. So let's go see what happens. Let's see if Atlanta can make a game out of this. If they do, I'll show it, but I'm putting in the backups. Well, welcome back, everyone. The New York Jets will be absolutely destroying the Atlanta Falcons here today. 50-14. I have decided not to put any of the highlights here in the second half. I just basically put out all the backups. There's a few injuries that we have to check in on, but overall, just a dominant performance here today by our offense and our defense. Our defense forcing 6 takeaways. Winston just looked completely out of sync until the second half when he actually could kind of throw the football. But overall, our team played excellently. We had close to 300 passing yards in the first half alone, and we rushed close to 200 yards. We just outplayed this Falcons team completely, as we're going to move to now, in the first month of the season, to 4-0. Just an excellent job. This was just a collective team victory. We just destroyed this team. Overall, excellent day for Steven James. I know he has the 1 turnover, but I wanted to take my shot end zone and it didn't work. Still 300 yards passing though. Owen Stafford, he threw 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He looked solid. He looked okay. We have to check on the injury for Taylor Newberry, who got a bulk of the carries. I wanted to see the rookie as well as Reggie Woods. But overall, great day for Elijah Moore. Ben Toon, he scored the 2 touchdowns in the second half. Happy with the performance by our offense and defense. I mean, we also have to check on Jalen Smith, who also suffered an injury this week. He's the other big injury. No sacks, but multiple interceptions. Bryce Hall, James Bradbury, Michael Hampton, Jalen Bonds, and Jalen Smith. We got turnovers from the beginning of the game to pretty much to the end of the game. Just happy with today's victory. We have injuries to check in on. Well, let's go do that real quick. In a complete dominant fashion, the New York Jets beat the Falcons 50-14. We do have 2 injuries to check in on, so let's go quickly check out those injuries. And it is to Jalen Smith, who's going to be out for the next 3 weeks, and Alex Morris, who's going to be out for the next 2 weeks. So that means Jerry O'Neal's going to have to step up, and that also means that Bobby Wagner is going to have to step up for the next few games. So 2 kind of crucial injuries. You know, Jalen Smith, as he's not the highest overall, you know, he has sideline to sideline speed. That hit power forces a lot of fumbles. Very kind of sad, or gonna miss playing with him for a few games. And obviously Alex here, who's our starting center, one of our better players in the interior of the offensive line. Missing him for a few games, that's going to hurt as well, as we are dealing with a lot of injuries so far this season. But let's sim to the next week. We're going to play against the Baltimore Ravens next. As next time, it will be the New York Jets versus the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams are entering into this week undefeated, and that's huge. Both teams are 4-0. I know today's episode is going to be much shorter, so I kind of want to know this. You know, this is definitely a game that deserves its own episode. But I want to know down below what you guys would think if, you know, if the Ravens were, let's just say, 0-4. Would you guys want me to play also week 5? And then maybe just kind of shrink down both gameplays, just to give you guys still a little bit of both games. You know, a blowout. I'm not expecting us. It's a very rare occasion that we actually have blowout victories or even blowout games in these franchises. But let me know down below what you guys would really like for me to do in those type of situations. But next time, in week 5, it will be the undefeated Baltimore Ravens versus the undefeated New York Jets. As we do have a weekly award. We don't usually get these. Let's go check this out real quick. And it was to Jalen Smith with 9 tackles, an interception, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. So, complete dominance by him, who is going to be out for the next few games. But guys, do please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's game. I know today's a shorter episode, but we won. We completely destroyed the Atlanta Falcons. But next time, it will be the Baltimore Ravens. And I will see you in the next one.